So it's been 3 months since I started my YouTube craft channel, and today I'm going to do a deep dive recap to let you know how this experiment is going. If you're new here, I'm Katie. I'm a self-proclaimed craftaholic, and on this channel I sometimes do random crafts, but I mostly bring you along for my hand embroidery journey. I design hand embroidery templates and patterns in my free time and sell digital downloads online. My store link will be in the description. I should also point out here that I feel incredibly uncomfortable talking at the camera and am more in my element while embroidering, so I thought I'd tell you about my YouTube journey while working on this self-drafted embroidery project. Okay, enough about me. I know you came here for one reason, and you want to know how much I earned in the first 3 months of running my YouTube channel, and the results were shocking. Just kidding, they were exactly what I expected. I didn't make a single dime. And that's a reality for every new YouTuber or NewTuber, because it's hard. It's really hard to gain traction. It's really hard to get anyone to watch past 30-second mark. And honestly, it's a slow slog to reach the numbers needed to become monetized on YouTube. If you haven't already gone down that YouTube rabbit hole of how people make money from YouTube AdSense, then here's the deal. The first milestone is reaching 500 subscribers and either 3,000 public watch hours within a year or 3 million public shorts views in 90 days. And that's just YouTube's first tier, which allows you to create memberships, get supers, whatever that means, and YouTube shopping. I'm not really sure what that is either, but it's just the first step. To actually make money off of YouTube's AdSense program, where you earn from ads, you need 1,000 subscribers and either 4,000 public watch hours in a year or 10 million public shorts views in 90 days. So unless you have a dozen shorts go viral in a 3-month span, you're basically never getting monetized from shorts. Okay, so here are my numbers. I uploaded my very first short on November 27th and I had 0 subscribers, but I did get 9 unique views on that very first video, which was fascinating and horrifying all at the same time because I really didn't want anyone to see my first couple of videos because, quite frankly, I didn't know what I was doing. And I still largely don't know what I'm doing, but at least now I figured out a rhythm and I'm a little bit more comfortable making videos. Then on December 1st, I started my 25-day challenge where I told myself I'd post every day, sometimes twice daily, while doing the 25 days of Craftmas. I was using this time to just figure out what I wanted to make on YouTube, video-wise, and to see what was sticky. On December 2nd, I gained my first 3 subscribers, thanks so much, and I had 1,144 views. I had my first few unsubscribes on December 10th, and it was a slow slog upward throughout the month of December. December, I uploaded 46 shorts and I gained a total of 90 subscribers and had 45,546 viewers, which was incredible. I had no idea that that many people would tune in to my silly little shorts about crafts. And then I was pretty burned out in January, but I kept up with doing a lot of behind the scenes work with my channel and I gained 49 new subscribers and had 31,961 viewers. I posted a couple of shorts and also a couple of longs. This is where I was experimenting with longer videos and did some tutorials, but they were pretty horrible and my lighting was bad. So I decided to refocus my energies, design a sampler so that I could teach basic hand embroidery skills with a better overarching theme. And this took a while because it's actually not really the easiest thing to design embroidery projects. There's a lot involved in getting the sizing right. It's actually pretty easy to get everything sized right for the size hoop you want, but to get the lettering the right size and each part of the pattern where you want it, that takes some time. For example, I made the Happy Rainbow Stitch sampler, but smaller originally because I like embroidering small patterns. They're quicker and just mentally easier to tackle. But I didn't account for the fact that small cursive lettering doesn't embroider well. And so even though I was like 80% finished with the embroidering portion of this sampler, when I got to the lettering, I realized my mistake and I had to resize the whole pattern and make the lettering even larger so that it came out legible for embroidering. This mistake put me back a few weeks and bummed me out pretty hard. It's never easy when you have to do something over again, and it's certainly not easy re-embroidering the same time in the same piece, but just larger. This setback wasn't the worst thing that could have happened, but it did push my timeline back a bit. with regard to my YouTube channel. There were a few weeks where I didn't release a long form video and only put out a few shorts because I was working on redoing the sampler piece. But I finally finished embroidering the larger sampler, shot 4 long form videos worth of footage, and created a freebie stitch guide that includes this template so that you can print at home. It also includes a stitch guide with all the different stitches I used to create this and a color guide which provides the suggested DMC floss colors. This freebie also includes a 3-page reference tutorial of how to do each stitch in the sampler. To be honest, completing this took nearly as long as re-embroidering the entire piece because I drew each diagram picture by hand using my iPad, my iPencil, and my favorite drawing app, Procreate. I wanted to make sure that I not only showed you how to do the stitches in the videos, I wanted to make sure you had a reference guide to look at while learning the stitches. I know that people learn in different ways, so I guess I just wanted to make sure that I could reach people where they are and how they best learn. This is actually a good segue into chatting about my online store as it pertains to this video. You can download my sampler template, pattern guide, and stitch tutorial as a PDF from my store. The link's in the description. All you need to do is fill out your name, email, and let me know how you found out about this template, and then the PDF will be emailed to you. I'm also currently running my hand embroidery template store through my Stan store. It's not free, but I think it's a good alternative to other online stores for a few reasons. First, it's really easy to set up. There's just a few different looks to choose from, but you can change all the colors to match what your vibe is. I often find it's almost paralyzing when I have too many choices to choose from, so I like Stan store's take on limited looks. There's so many things you can sell in your Stan store, it's pretty remarkable. You can sell digital downloads like my hand embroidery templates, you can have your email capturing lead magnet for free, you can sell physical products, coaching sessions, memberships, online courses. It's pretty limitless and you don't have to pay extra for more products. And the cost is pretty reasonable. I think for someone just starting out, a Stan store may seem expensive, but the cost of a website is even more. In my day job, I'm a small business owner and I have a website for that business, and let me tell you, my website is so expensive. The yearly cost is nearly $500, and then I pay about $20 in processing fees each month for payments. That's about $740 a year or $61 every month. So that means the Stan store is half the price and you can sell as much as you want. There are Stripe processing fees, but at 30 cents and 3% of the sale price, that's still less than the processing fees for my website. If you're also a small business owner or a crafter looking for alternatives to having a personal website or hosting on Etsy, I'd suggest trying a Stan store. There's a free 14-day trial and I've got a referral link in the description. I'd also love it if you checked out my Stan store and downloaded your free embroidery pattern and stitch guide. Alright, so let's move along to February. February was an interesting month. I felt amazing in February and I was inspired to give myself another challenge. I finished up my embroidery sampler and then released 4 long videos from that. They include 5 beginner hand embroidery stitches you need to know, which was released on February 11th. That's gotten 131 views. The second one was 5 fun flower embroidery stitches you need to learn. That was released on February 18th and has 31 views. The third video was hand embroidery for absolute beginners, getting started with tools, templates, hoops, and floss. That was released on February 25th and has 33 views so far. And the fourth video was Make Your Embroidery Look Professional, Easy Hoop Finishing Guide, which was released on March 4th with 42 views so far. I forgot that last one was actually published in March, but since February was so short, I'm going to include it as part of my 3-month update. So that's a total of 4 long form videos posted in February with 267 views. In February, I also posted more shorts than in January with a total of 14, and I've got a total of 24,983 views on those shorts. To recap, I gained a total of 72 subscribers, lost another 3, and rounded out the month with a total of 204 subscribers. I know that the total number of subscribers my channel has is only an outcome of the amount of effort that I put into my channel, and I have no control over the number of subs, but I did set myself the goal of getting 200 subs by the end of the month, and it felt really amazing to reach this milestone. As of this recording in mid-March, I've got a total of 237 subs at this point, and I'd really like to hit 300 by the end of March. While I can't control this number, I think it's healthy to give myself another reason to keep posting. To recap, since starting my YouTube channel on November 27th, I've gained a total of 204 subscribers, posted 6 long-form videos, 71 shorts, gotten 104,508 views, 692.4 watch hours, and 3,383 likes. Those numbers are overwhelming and more than I thought I'd ever see on my small crafting channel. I really couldn't have achieved any of this without you, so from the bottom of my heart, thanks. Moving forward with this channel, I thought it would be helpful for me to outline a few of my intentions. This channel is the nexus of my small crafting business called Katie Cat Studio. The purpose of Katie Cat Studio is to use hand embroidery and crafting as a means to educate and inspire people to try new hobbies, practice positivity, and kindness within community. And while Katie Cat Studio is largely a YouTube channel where I utilize both long form videos and shorts, I also have a Pinterest account to spread awareness and my stand store where I sell my patterns and templates I show on this channel. Selfishly, I want Katie Cat Studio to be my creative outlet that gathers a community of like-minded crafty people, and someday I'd also like to make enough income to at least pay for the channel and my crafting supplies. For you, I want to continue to provide free tutorials, lots of crafting inspiration, and to be your friend on this crafting journey. Ultimately, I'd like a few outcomes from this experiment. I want to create a community of like-minded people that want to embroider and craft together in a safe and welcoming place, and I'd like to make an income so that I can continue providing educational and inspirational content. I'm going to continue to practice consistency and showing up here on this channel. I'd love to hear your feedback, so leave a note in the comments section, like, subscribe, and remember, done is better than perfect.